Yo, peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the building. I decided to make a quick video to discuss a good conversation for tonight, and it was based on some interactions with individuals throughout the day, and this might be a message for you guys. So let's hop right into it. So today, I was getting the intuitive nudge from individuals today to let them know, yo, there's things going on and stuff like that. Reach out, I'm available. So I wouldn't say they're friends, but I would say they're more closer to me aligning on what I believe God is wanting me to do, right? And one of the ideas that I've been thinking about that God has been wanting me to do is gather men together, or gather these particular individuals that have been coming out the woodworks, I would say, and possibly need a group of more men to highlight God's purpose for us, and mainly just having like kind of like the support group in a way, but not like a support group. More like a group of us having a minded conversation on moving the needle forward on how we can contribute to the kingdom of heaven. And that's what I've been basically getting this intuitive. So long story short, I was talking with an individual earlier today who gave me, we just chopped it up a couple minutes, and he was shining light on him reading Job right now. And he was like, yeah, some stuff transpiring right now in my life, and God is good all the time. And I'm like, all the time, God is good, right? And he was saying how he was put in a situation and stuff like that. And I was just giving him just chalking it out, right? And not only that, I had a conversation with another individual earlier who was trying to figure out what he needs to do in life. And said he liked this girl or something like that. His girlfriend he's been with. Come to find out, we got the same birthday, him and his girlfriend. Or me and his girlfriend got the same birthday. And the message that I had left with him was listening, because I felt like he wanted to share. And I was like, man, you really want to talk about it? He just got up. All right, I guess I'm in the receiving mode to share this with you right now. Then I'm in the receiving mode, especially asking this question. I'm in the receiving mode to give you as much guidance as I possibly can if I'm led to that. And so I left him with 3 points to focus on. The first one was communication with his lady, because he was talking about coming from a place of insecurity and him wanting to do stuff, but he wasn't transparent with her on a lot of stuff. So he wasn't really telling her his deep thought or his thoughts on certain stuff. And I told him, man, you should definitely share that information with her so y'all can be on the same page, and if she rock with you, if she don't, you'll be able to distinguish her involvement of, is this a longevity thing or is this just a moment to pass the time by, right? And so long story short, I told him work on communication. The second point was do what needs to be done in the dark. So he was talking about comfort, insecurity, and some certain stuff like him not doing, and he wants to be able to provide for her a little bit more. It wasn't really about a money more situation. He was just saying he's not able to do certain stuff. He don't have a car and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I feel like this is also the time for you to start working on yourself, right? Because if you are talking about this lady and want to be with her, you got to be working on yourself. So by the time you get to her, you don't come from a place of insecurity because you've been working in the dark. And I was telling him that I feel like you not working on yourself and doing the stuff you need to do are going to make you come from insecurity, because you don't have enough momentum by the time you get to her of stuff that you've been doing before you got to her. You just know you need to do shit, and then when you get around her, your subconscious knows you ain't been doing nothing, so you're on the same different day tip, right? And so I was telling him to work on that stuff. That's it. And then last but not least, I think I had another point I told him, but I mainly focused on getting closer to God. You can't be talking about establishing a relationship with this girl if you ain't even close with God, because number one, your relationship and foundation with God is going to have stability the way that you are trying to connect with this woman. You can't try to connect with this woman and have longevity and even talking about getting married if you are not establishing the main root for that relationship to be everlasting. Why is it important to have God in a relationship? It's important because it lays down foundation for you maintaining your integrity, you maintaining your principles, you maintaining the will of God, you maintaining and understanding that your mission is not just to provide for a family and have a woman and all that, but it's to do great things, right? To have a vision towards establishing or helping God with his bigger vision for earth. And so with saying that, women are designed to know when you are on a mission for God. They're designed, intuitive, they're designed to know if you are a mate to be everlasting with. Some women settle, but I think they intuitively know when they're dealing with a man. That's why they say, that's why they have that quote where if a man is fearing of God or God-fearing, for women to focus on men who are God-fearing. And I had to rephrase the God-fearing because it's God-fearing and what I understand now more than I did then, because I was associated with religious thoughts, which is like afraid, scared, and no, I am God-fearing because I fear the disappointment of